guys, and welcome back. So today Alex is missing. He's not missing, I know where he is, he's downstairs. But today you have just got me, so sorry. If you're not interested in Disney ears, then I'll see you later. Because today I'm going to be going through my Disney ear collection. I've been wanting to do this for ages, but I didn't have enough ears to warrant doing a video. So I've waited till I've got enough, and I also now have something to display them on, which was one of my Christmas presents from Alex for Christmas just gone. So yeah, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, smash subscribe down below. So this is my collection. That's all you're getting. No. So the stand is what Alex got me for Christmas as one of my presents. It's from an Etsy store called When You Wish Ears Co. So we'll put the link down below. I've wanted one for ages and it was something that I asked for, but I didn't know I was getting it. So it was a really nice surprise. So it's got Disney Rees ears on it, because that's obviously the name of my my Etsy store and my Disney account on Instagram. So it's a lady in Wales who makes these. So it's got the stickers. I think he got to choose what colour the wood was and the sticker was. Now normally it comes with this really cute little bow, but it actually came like, so she had forgotten to put it on when she sent it out. So she sent it out separately and just said, like, if you want it, just glue it on with some super glue. I'm not actually that bothered about it. I quite like it without it on, hence why still like a month later I haven't put it on. I'm just going to use this for something else. I quite like how plain it is sort of here. I think it makes this stand out a little bit more. So yeah, that's the stand, and like I said, we'll put the link in the description below, so if you guys want one then you can. They're quite hard to get. Like, I don't think there's many places that do them. There's lots of different ways of displaying ears. I know people put them in frames on walls or just hang them on the wall. They have like the weird like hook things which they like tie into, which I think are meant for like scarves or something, I don't know. There's loads of ways, but I've always wanted one of these stands, and now I've got my little reading book corner in the spaceship gaming room thing that Alex has got in the spare room. I can display these on the top and they look really cute, instead of hanging them on our strip lights here and having to take them off every time the lights are on for too long because they'll get too hot. Most of them are official, some of them are Etsy, and one pair is like a really cheap Primark pair, which actually was my first ever pair of ears, because I had that battle that I think everyone battles with, is like, they're so expensive for what they are, but I love them so much, I just was like, actually, do you know what, I'm just going to collect them. So this is just the cheap little Primark pair that I got, which was probably like £3. So they've got like sparkly gold diamantes on there, sequiny bow. And actually, weirdly, these are one of the most comfortable pairs, because the band is like really thin, but it's also quite loose. So not so loose that they fall off, but it doesn't like compress your head and give you a bit of a headache, which I do find some of the official Disney ones do. But obviously they do look the nicest. So yeah, it's kind of a difficult one as to which one you would want to wear. So that's my first cheap pair that are kind of my, I pretend I don't have these because they're not official Disney. I've kind of got them on here in like season order, because I've got quite a few Halloween pairs and a Christmas pair, so I've kind of tried to group them up, and then a couple of more like summery pairs. So the first, which isn't really related to a season, is the first official Disney pair that I bought, which my Arendelle Aqua ones. So these I bought when they first came out. I literally fell in love with them. Frozen was obviously one of my favourite films. It's absolutely incredible. And when the Arendelle Aqua range came out, blue is one of my favourite colours. I was like, I've got to get those. And I actually wore them when I worked at Smiggle, and we had our Frozen 2, like our Frozen release of our Disney range back a couple of years ago. I wore these at work all day for like a week. This next pair I bought second hand at so I think it was in one of our Robin's Nest or Molly's Den videos, where it's like a vintage emporium type place, and someone had these. So these are handmade, I'm assuming by somebody on Etsy, but there's actually no like label or anything on them, so I'm not quite sure who made them. But these are like my Valentine's Day pair. So they've got little foam roses all around here and a lovely like red silk back with a red silk bow, and then if it will focus, really cute little Mickey and Minnie wooden button in the middle. But the most exciting thing about these, which is one of the reasons I could not leave them behind, is they light up. So they are like slightly more like crushed up on top of the head. They're not quite as spread out, and the bow's also not quite as spread out, and I'm guessing that's just however each person hand makes them. I guess they're all slightly different, but these are actually really comfortable, and it's really annoying that I don't know where they're from, because I would actually quite happily get another pair of these, especially for like in the evenings in the parks. I feel like they would look really cute when you're there, like to see the shows and everyone can see you with your sparkly little lights. So yeah, that's my Valentine's Day pair. Next up, I got these ones in the sale. These are official Disney ones. These are like my summer pair, which I haven't actually worn yet, hence why the massive tag is still on. Does anyone else get really irritated by this? Because I think this is Disney's most ridiculous thing. I get they've got to put all of the information on there, but on a pair of ears, like surely you can just attach it like in the packaging separately. Who needs this in their life? So these are the summer pair. I can't remember what they're actually called, like what they were on the website, but they've got stitching down the side. Should we get you to focus? It says hello summer, and then it's got the beautiful sort of palm tree monstera leaf, and then it's got flowers with like little hula Mickey and Minnie, and then the beautiful little flowers in the middle. So yeah, I'm really excited to be able to wear these when we go. So we are going in October this year, and I didn't have any ears when I went when I was younger. I was never really bothered by them, and now I'm like, I've got ears and I'm going to wear them every day of my trip when I'm actually at one of the Disney parks, and I think I'm going to take a few pairs so I can alternate. But yeah, I like these. They stand out from my dark hair actually. So next up we're going into the Halloween section. Now Halloween is my favourite like season. It's just, I wish it could be Halloween all year round. Every time we've been to Disney, like me and my family, we go at Halloween time. My family are massive Halloween fans too. Hence why I've started collecting more Halloween pairs, because we're going in the Halloween season and it's gonna just fit in more. So I've got two official Disney Halloween pairs, and one which again I bought secondhand, and they're a handmade pair, very similar to the other handmade pair that I've got. Could even possibly be by the same store, but I generally have no idea because they've not got any sort of like signage on them, like any labels to say where they're from. But this is the other pair of light up handmade Halloween ones. So they've also got the little lights in, and they've got the really cute Mickey pumpkin in the middle with a black and orange silk bow, and then we've got the orange foam roses. And I cannot wait to wear these. So I think we're supposed to be doing the Halloween party when we go, and I do have a plan to dress up for that, and these won't necessarily go with my costume, but I might still wear them anyway. If not, I'll wear them like in the daytime and then swap into my costume and take them off. But yeah, these are the cutest thing. And so the light is just a tiny little pack like that, but you can push it in and it sits in one of the loops of the bow, so it completely disappears, and you just, yeah. So the only thing is I probably wouldn't wear them like if it was like possibly going to rain or I was going to go on the water rides, because one, they're handmade and they probably aren't quite as secure as the other ones, and I wouldn't want to ruin the lights in them. And then moving on to the official Disney store ones, both of these I think I got my NHS discount on these ones. So this was last year's Halloween pair, and tartan is one of my like favourite things. I wear tartan stuff all the time. I went through a massive phase of only wearing tartan trousers basically, like whether they're like red tartan, grey, black, I would wear them. And these ones again have a really nice little slogany bit embroidered into the side. So they say haunt it, and I really like this, that this is something that they do with all of the new I'm slipping. with all of the new ears, they have these little like slogans on the side. I think it's a really nice like little extra touch. So we've got the sparkly orange sequin bow, which is a really poofy bow compared to some of the other ones, and then the sort of plaid tartan ears. And these ones I actually find are more comfy than the other ones. I don't know why, because you'd think they'd use the same band. The last Halloween pair that I have are actually film related, so they're like basically a character, and of course it is Mr. Jack Skellington. I did want to get the Sally pair as well, and after Halloween they reduced all of the Halloween stuff on the Disney store to like basically half price. So when I was doing a bit of Christmas shopping, I couldn't resist getting these at half price. So they are the Jack Skellington ones, but they're not just, oh look, they're stripy and they've got Jack's bow. They've got crossbones embroidered on each side of the bands. And as you see, a stupid label again. But on the back, this is the most exciting thing. We have more characters. So we've got the 3 kiddies there and the man himself, Oogie Boogie. Now these ones are like a fake leather, so I think it's like the only pair that I have that aren't like fabric-y, and they've started doing quite a few more where they're like different materials. Like I really want to get the up ones where they're like a big plastic like bowl type thing with all the balloons in. They're really cute. But this one, where it is leathery, it's not quite as comfortable, I don't think. My stupid tag in the way. But yes, so that is my shiny Jack Skellington pair. Last but not least, these ones you would have seen recently because obviously it's just been Christmas, and I treated myself to these. I did pay full price for these ones. I tend to avoid paying full price because I know that when the new lots of ears come in, they tend to reduce them if they're still in stock. So unless there's a pair which I'm absolutely like head over heels in love with, I wait and see if they go in the sale. These candy cane pairs, I'm not a massive Christmas person, but these are adorable, and I was doing a Christmas fair this year with my Etsy store, and obviously all of my Etsy stuff, I'll link below, is Disney related. So apologies if I am now in a completely different place. The camera battery died. I thought I was going to get the whole video in because I had one pair left and it just didn't happen. So yeah, I had my Christmas fair with my Disney store, my Disney Etsy store, which again I'll link below if you're interested. And I thought I have to get something to make me stand out, but also to make people know that I am Disney. So I had my Disney sort of table cover, Disney jumper on, and these bad boys. So, and I also wore these. I also wore these on Christmas Day, pretty much the whole day. When I went to my dad's on Boxing Day, these were my Christmas attire. They basically stayed with me the whole season. And yes, the little candy canes. These bits are actually sequin as well as the bow. And they say candy cane cutie. They're a bit like cheesy, like the things that they say on the side of it, but I think it's really cute actually. It's Disney, but yeah. So that is my Disney collection of ears. I hope you enjoyed it. That's not going to be the end of the collection. I'm definitely going to get more. There is room on my stand for a few more, which was one of the most exciting things I realised when I put them all on there, was that I had more space. So I don't know if I'll get any more before we go. I say I won't. It depends what they release. I might end up buying some more. But I'm definitely going to get some whilst I'm out there. So maybe next year or something there'll be an update and you'll get to see even more. But I think I'd be quite interested to know if any of you guys have pairs of ears that are like your all-time favourite. I don't think I could decide. Part of me wants to say my Arendelle Aqua ones just because I think they stand out really nicely against my hair, and they were like my first actual Disney pair of Mickey ears. So which is your favourite pair that I own? Which is your favourite pair that you've got? Is there any that you like really wish that you had bought and didn't, and now they're out of stock, they're discontinued, they don't do them anymore? Because I know that there is a long list of ones that I wish I had. So drop a comment down below with answers to any of those questions if you feel like it. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to follow if you don't already. Smash the subscribe button. Gosh, I'm gonna get told off if I don't do our lingo. And so Alex will be back with us next week. We'll be doing something fun, I don't know, we haven't planned yet. And hopefully the videos will start becoming more consistent as the weather gets better and there's more stuff for us to do, and we start finishing planning and getting everything ready for our Florida holiday in October this year. It's been a long time coming and we can't wait to bring you the Disney vlogs. So hit the thumbs up, smash subscribe down below, and we will see you next week. Bye. Mwah. Ding dong.